Okay, so this is going to be for number 3, the shim. Those of you that are on the shim. I already centered it. Okay, using our centering math, did 10.5 minus 7.5 get me 3 divided by 2. That gave me an inch and a half on either side. I did 7.5 minus 4.5 to give me 3, and then divide that by 2 to get me an inch and a half on either side. So it's an inch and a half on all these edges here. To start with this one, I would start with these angles first. So I know it's 1 1/8 of an inch down from here. So if I measure 1 1/8 of an inch down, that point there, it tells me 60. Now 60 degrees is this angle, but it doesn't really fit there. If we use our geometry, we know that if this is 60, this one has to be 30 because this has to total a 90-degree angle. So all I'm going to do is go that 1 1/8 of an inch down and draw that until I run into that line right there. Then, to save myself from measuring, I'll transfer that measurement. It should align perfectly with that. And again, do another 30 until it hits that one. Same thing over here, 1 1/8. Oops, I'm sorry, 1 1/8 up. That. And that's 30. I can transfer this one over now. And that has got to be also at a 30. You can also check these because these should line up with one another like that, and these two should line up with one another like that. Alright, so now I have my outside. I just have to darken these 4 lines in here. To get that square in the middle, it gives you the measurements, 3 3/4 from right to left and 2 1/4 up to find the center of this object. So very light because these are going to be erased, and then 3 3/4 over. So that should be the center of that object, and that's where our object's going to lie. Now, this is tricky to figure out. You have to use Pythagorean theorem here because we know this is 2 1/8. We know this is 2 1/8, but we don't know what this one is. So, to save you some time for those of you that watch, when you do the Pythagorean theorem to solve this out, you figure out that this is going to end up being 3. Half of that's going to be an inch and a half. So we go up an inch and a half and mark it. Use, because this is a perfect square, these are all 45 degrees. All you'll have to do is go 45 degrees down this way, 45 degrees over this way, and then 45 degrees, and it will give you all those lines. Then all you're going to have to do is do this side over here, and to do this side you already have the middle. You know that it's 1 inch wide, so it gives you 1.5 inches, so go over 1.5 inches on here. So on this center line over here, go over 1.5 inches, then go down a 1/2 inch here, and go up a 1/2 inch here, and draw these lines forward like that, and you're done.